Welcome to English with Baser. Today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful and underrated methods to improve your English speaking. Skills, talking to yourself in English when you're alone. It might sound strange at first, but this simple habit can transform your fluency, boost your confidence, and make you think in English naturally. So, let's begin this amazing lesson. 1. Why talking to yourself works. Talking to yourself is not just a silly activity, it's actually a proven learning technique. When you speak English to yourself, you create an environment where your brain practices forming thoughts, sentences, and ideas in English. In other words, you are training your mind to think directly in English without translating from your native language. Every time you talk to yourself, you strengthen your vocabulary, sentence structure, and pronunciation. The best part? You don't need anyone else. You are your own teacher, your own student, and your own conversation partner. When you talk to yourself, there's no fear of being judged. You can make mistakes, repeat words, or even forget grammar, and no one will laugh. That freedom helps your brain relax and learn faster. 2. Thinking in English instead of translating. One of the biggest challenges for English learners is that they often translate from their native language before speaking. This makes their speech slow and unnatural. But when you start talking to yourself, you stop depending on translation. For example, instead of thinking, main pani pina chada hoon, I want to drink water, you directly think, I want to drink water. That small shift from translation to direct thinking is what creates fluency. Talking to yourself daily builds this automatic connection between thought and English words. 3. How to start talking to yourself. If you're wondering, how can I start? Here's a step-by-step guide. Step 1, start with simple sentences. Talk about what you are doing. I am brushing my teeth. I'm cooking breakfast. I'm getting ready for work. This helps you build confidence with everyday actions. Step 2, describe what you see. Look around your room and describe things in English. The bed is near the window. The curtain is blue. The fan is spinning slowly. Step 3, express your feelings. Say what you feel or think. I'm tired today. I'm excited about tomorrow. I don't like this weather. Step 4, ask and answer questions. Pretend you're in a conversation. What will I do today? I'll go for a walk. How do I feel about that? I feel great. By doing this, you create real-life dialogues with yourself. Step 5, practice storytelling. Tell yourself a story, maybe about what happened yesterday, your future goals, or your childhood memories. For example, yesterday I went to the market. I met an old friend there. We talked for a while and laughed about old times. When you tell stories, you practice past tense emotions and natural flow. 4. Use mirrors to improve confidence. One of the best techniques is mirror practice. Stand in front of a mirror, look at yourself, and talk as if you are speaking to another person. Observe your expressions, your mouth movements, and your body language. This helps you sound more natural and confident. You can start by saying, "Hello, how are you? I'm doing great today." Then move to longer topics like your plans, hobbies, or dreams. When you see yourself speaking English fluently, your confidence automatically grows. 5. Don't worry about mistakes. Many learners stop speaking because they fear making mistakes. But remember this, mistakes are proof that you are trying. When you talk to yourself, mistakes don't matter. What matters is consistency. If you practice daily, your brain will correct itself naturally. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes when they speak quickly. So never feel embarrassed. Just keep speaking and learning. And make it a daily habit. The secret to success in any skill is consistency. You don't need to talk for hours. Even 10-15 minutes a day can bring amazing results. Here's a simple daily routine. Morning, describe what you plan to do. Afternoon, talk about what you're doing. Evening, review your day in English. For example, in the morning I studied English for 30 minutes. Then I went shopping. In the evening, I cooked dinner and watched a movie. These small talks will gradually turn into fluent communication. 7. Record and listen to yourself. Recording your own voice can be extremely helpful. When you listen to your recordings, you can notice pronunciation errors, missing words, or unnatural pauses. At first, you might feel shy hearing your voice, but don't stop. With time, you'll see improvement and feel proud of your progress. This method helps you monitor your development like a real coach. 8. Use imagination. You can also use your imagination to create real-life situations. For example, pretend you are ordering food at a restaurant. giving a presentation, or talking to a friend from another country. Say, "Hello, could I get a cup of coffee, please?" Or, "Good morning, everyone. Today I'll talk about my goals." Imagination turns your self-talk into realistic communication practice. 9. Combine with vocabulary learning. While talking to yourself, you'll realize there are many words you don't know. That's a great thing. Whenever you get stuck, write down the missing word and learn it later. For instance, if you want to say, "I'm cleaning the..." What's the English word for jaru? You check and learn. Broom. Next time, you'll never forget it. Talking to yourself is the best way to identify what vocabulary you really need in daily life. 10. Turn self-talk into real confidence. When you keep talking to yourself in English, you start noticing changes. You speak faster. You understand English movies better. You reply instantly in conversations. And most importantly, you stop being afraid. This habit builds real inner confidence. It teaches your brain that English is not a foreign language anymore, and it's a part of you. Soon, when someone speaks to you in English, your mind won't freeze. You'll respond naturally and confidently. A conclusion, practice alone, shine everywhere. Remember, you don't need a perfect environment or a native teacher to learn English. All you need is yourself, your voice, and your time. When you talk to yourself in English, you create a private classroom where fluency grows naturally. Make it your daily routine. Speak about your day, your dreams, your plans, and your thoughts, all in English. The more you practice, the more confident, fluent, and expressive you'll become. So friends, from today, promise yourself to speak English with yourself every single day. Remember, practice doesn't make perfect, practice makes progress. Keep talking, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. This is English with Baser, helping you become fluent. One word, one sentence, one day at a time. See you in the next video.